Game Over 86 coming back, guys, with another video. Today, Thursday, yes, I know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I normally do videos, but I have to do a couple videos to talk about this. Is big news. Nintendo Creators Program is coming to a close. They're going to open it up to where now you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about not streaming Nintendo games and then getting flagged or copyright strike or having to share some of that revenue. You don't have to worry about playing Nintendo, licensed games in the background, the music and stuff like that, because a lot of times, they would flag your stuff and you'd have to splice it up in editing. So there's going to be a lot of great Nintendo creators coming out, getting ready to probably bring some of that footage out. So stay tuned for that. For a lot of the viewers, that's good news. For a lot of creators, that's good news. I'm going to give you guys my take on it a little bit. I think it's pretty cool. We'll go through it and we'll talk a little bit about it. So the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is just the headline on here. A lot of people were excited about it. This marks a lot. It applies to everything. You guys can see the Nintendo Switch, the Wii U Deluxe, the Wii U Basic, the Wii Mini, Nintendo 3DS, 3DS, new 3DS XL, new Nintendo 2DS XL, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo 3DS XL, Nintendo 2DS, Classic Edition Series, NES, and SNES, Nintendo DSi, Nintendo DSi XL, Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite, but it also has other ones, guys, from the SNES, the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, Famicom, NES, stuff like that, Super Famicom, from what I've seen. And I think that shares a lot of good news, guys. A lot of stuff there, and we'll go over a little bit more. It states that we are ending the Nintendo Creators Program to make it easier for content creators to make and monetize videos that contain Nintendo game content. We will no longer ask creators to submit their videos to the NCP, as creators can continue showing their passion for Nintendo by following Nintendo's guidelines located at nintendo.co.jp/networkservice_guidelines/index.html. That is a place where you can go to find that if you guys want to use that, the guidelines and everything. But I'll show you the guidelines here in a second. The MPC will come to a close at the end of December 18th. Please note that we are no longer accepting videos and channels and will not review any that have been submitted, but not yet registered. So if you guys were wanting to join the Nintendo programs, it's no longer available. They're no longer accepting you guys. So if you guys have already sent it in, you can go ahead and scratch that off, that it's going to end. But it says the NCP website will be taken down on March 20th, 2019. So it says we appreciate your encouragement, encourage the continued support and content creators, and thank them for their dedication to helping us create smiles. That is really good news for a lot of Nintendo people. And here's their tweet. It states from Nintendo of America that Nintendo Creators Program is coming to a close, obviously, December. Thanks to everyone who participated in the program. They also leave links that you can click on to check some of their stuff. We're making it easy, obviously, for creative fans to show their love Nintendo and monetize videos that include Nintendo game content. So I know that seems a little bit there, but if we go a little bit farther, guys, and it's just kind of crazy, how they're showing all this stuff. But we'll go over the guidelines right now. It says we are humbled every day by your loyal and passion for Nintendo games, characters, and worlds, and respect that you want to be able to express your creative by sharing your own original videos and images using content from our games. As long as you follow some basic rules, we will not object to your use of gameplay footage or screenshots captured from games for which Nintendo owns the copyright. Nintendo game content, okay? And the content you create for appropriate video and images sharing sites to help you guide. Here are the following guidelines, guys. And I'm going to explain a little bit if you guys are having some trouble, but you may monetize your videos and channels using the monetization method separately specified by Nintendo. Other forms of monetization of our intellectual properties for commercial purposes are not permitted. So obviously when you make a video, you can't just rerun a commercial on your video and get views on it. They want you to be commentating on it, critiquing it, doing a little bit there, you can't just pretty much upload their videos that they have from Nintendo.com. We encourage you to create videos that include your creative input and commentary. So that's what they mean right there, in a way. And that's kind of big news. You know, a lot of the stuff that they're talking about, video and images that contain mere copies of Nintendo game content without creative input or commentary are not permitted. So if you're going to make commentary, or if you're going to make a Nintendo game, excuse me, you got to add a little bit of commentary, talk over it, narrate over it, discuss a little bit about it. Obviously, they don't just want you, like I said, copying their stuff and then pasting it on their thing. You may, however, post gameplay videos and screenshots using Nintendo system features, such as the capture button from the Nintendo Switch, which is a really good thing, without any additional input or commentary. So if you're going to post some screenshots from your Switch, that's a good thing. You don't have to worry about, you know, putting on you know, your input in there and commentary. So that's always a good thing there. At least they specified which on that stuff. You are only you're only permitted to use Nintendo game content that has been officially released or from promotional materials officially released by Nintendo, such as product trailers and Nintendo Directs. So a lot of that is kind of different, a little bit crazy. Some of the stuff that they're talking about here, when it says you are permitted to Nintendo game content that has been officially released from other promotional materials. So they're saying they don't want you literally just copying everything, and they're really stressing that, obviously. But it says you're not permitted to imply or state that your videos are affiliated with or sponsored by Nintendo's. So that's always a good thing. So anytime you make a video, you don't have to say you're an official affiliate or sponsored by Nintendo. That's always a good thing. So they don't want you to say that you are, so it's a bad rap for them, I'm sure. We reserve the right to remove any content that we believe is unlawful, infringing, inappropriate, or not in line with these guidelines. So evidently, if you you know, mod it, spoof it, whatever you want to do, trying to use it in a negative manner, I'm sure they're going to still do that. It says, please understand that we will not be able to respond to individual inquiries regarding these guidelines. Also, we may update these guidelines from time to time, so please refer to the latest version before sharing your content. Okay, so pretty much Nintendo has finally stopped a lot of their stuff. Nintendo is going above and beyond to you know, instead of taking your revenue fully or splitting it half with you or whatever it was, I think it was like 60% they get, 40% you get. It may have been different. Quote me if I'm wrong, sorry. Or don't quote me actually on that, but just let me know down in the comments actually. But it's good to see Nintendo finally doing something different. You know, a lot of streamers out there, I'm sure, are going to start streaming that stuff. A lot of other people are going to be bringing Nintendo stuff. You know, it's sad when you watch somebody stream a Nintendo game, but yet that you can't hear any of the volume because they don't want to, you know, get a copyright strike or any of that stuff, guidelines, or get their video demonetized, or have to share it. A lot of people, you know, that I've seen that when they're talking about games and whatnot, you know, they always have to turn it off within 4 to 10 seconds, I think it is. So it's good to know that Nintendo's opening up a little bit there. I applaud them for that. I give them credit there. Well done, Nintendo. It's about time they finally, you know, caught on. Talk about free advertisement, you know, you can do it with, it seems like Sony, Xbox, and PC and everything else. But with Nintendo, they were very strict on it. It's good to see Nintendo come in full circle on that part. In my opinion, that's a good thing. You're going to see a lot of creative YouTubers now getting to possibly get their content back to where they'll bring it to you guys. You'll also get other stuff that may have been already, you know, taken down that now they can actually show you. There's going to be, for the viewers as well, if you guys are looking to see some new Nintendo gameplay, I mean, be sure that you're going to be bombarded with all kinds of Nintendo videos. There's a lot of creators out there that's been waiting at this, chomping at the bit for this. I personally wouldn't mind streaming some Nintendo stuff, but with the guidelines and everything, I haven't for that reason. So now that they're opening that up, that's really good. Just note, guys, that it is finally going away, and I think it's going to be like I said, in March 2019. And that's good news, guys. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think about Nintendo going forward. Is this a good thing? I'm glad it is. What do you guys think about this going forward? Are you guys content creators? Are you ready to share some of your Nintendo footage? Or do you guys just like enjoy watching Nintendo channels or other channels that are just going to stream video games now that are Nintendo licensed? with commentary, obviously, and input. So make sure, guys, you guys hit the subscribe button if you like the video. If you want to follow me on more channel, Game Over 86, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications to be notified. I have videos normally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hit the like, share this video, and like I said, leave me a comment down below. I want to talk to you guys. I want to know what you guys think. I think this is awesome. Good move for Nintendo, especially with Super Smash coming up. That's really going to be the big thing. Now people can stream that and play over that stuff and have fun. And that's what it's about to me. Gaming is always supposed to be fun, not to be locked down by any, like I said before, controller locks and anything like that. That's the one thing that Nintendo, I think, needs to change too, is give you the option to use whatever remote you want. But it's good to see them slowly moving along. I'd like to see it a little bit faster, but it's good news all in all for all of us Nintendo fans and fans around the world. So anyway, guys, I love you very much. Do a good deed. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned. I love you. Peace.